this is one of the most sought-after figures that I've been waiting to review. But here's the catch. Well, also there's these 4 different modes. There are 4 official modes you can make: Monstrosity, Infiltration, Origin, and All Hail. And also his tank mode, because this is the only one of the few Legends class Megatrons besides this one that has a tank mode. Because this was very expensive to find on eBay, and not to mention this is an April Fool's video. The only reason why this is an April Fool's video is for reasons you will see. And I'm really hoping that we have it on April Fool's, because if not, I'm gonna make a fool of myself. So, from the box, you can tell that it's mostly somewhat empty, but don't worry, there are stuff inside. Don't worry, we got stuff like the following. Okay, well, the main figure is missing, and there's the reason why. But we have a whole tray of that. We have the instructions that got stuck inside the box, which really nice and well put out. I mean, I've already shown these on the channel recently, in the original unboxing, which is the only video that actually has the full figure. And there will be another reason why you'll see full figure. This consists of 2 trays: the main figure with the weapons, the big sword, the Megatron Origin helmet, also known as the Minor D16 helmet. Miners! Ugh! Then we also have the G1 and other stuff, because that's what this consists of. There's quite a few pieces here, and there's some that are already trying to fall out. So, all that being said, it all seems like a fine, good time. I mean, we got all the accessories here. What makes this a April Fool's video, huh? What could be so bad? How about a missing arm? Yes, my figure is irreplaceably damaged. As in, this figure has a broken arm. And that is very, very unfortunate for, I don't know, $200! $200 for this shit to happen. Look at this. This snapped. And there were some other things I was going to show you for this figure, but no, I have to now spend, well, that's embarrassing. I had to spend about $50 more than the price that I paid for to get another copy that's better. This does parts form. I'm not sure what you thought, huh? You probably thought that, just because it's a Legends figure like this guy right here, he would be all great and everything, but no, he actually has to parts form even more. But other than that... But Tommy, Lift, why are you reviewing a broken figure? It's not even supposed to be like this. You don't ever review broken figures. Okay, first of all, hands off my shit. I don't want you touching it, especially since it's broken. Second of all, this is April Fool's, so I can do whatever the fuck I want for April Fool's. And third, put it in my ass. Aren't you supposed to say put it in your ass? Fuck! The painting and sculpting on this figure is amazing. And yes, that is a rep of labels, fuck off. That is a really, really nice figure in Legend scale. Yes, this is Legend scale. I measured it, because I'm not bringing it out of rule right now. This is actually 10 centimeters tall. Yeah, 10 centimeters, about a little over 11 thanks to the guns. But I really do like the look of this. Now, just because we have this, that doesn't mean we can do other things, such as, well, the sword. You can just plug into his hand, like so. He also has other hands you can use, but I'm not gonna plug them in. Why would I? This is a figure that is broken. However, I will try on these new legs just to give him that G1 look. But also there's a lot of other things that make him G1. I do like the fact that they have all kinds of things. You also have his iconic IDW fusion cannon. This is from the Stormbringer. Just plug that right in. And it's a little wobbly. This is the only QC issue that came with the figure when I first got it. And I'm fine with this. You also get another fusion cannon. This is based off of Monstrosity. You just plug that right in. Like so. And you get a third fusion cannon. This is his G1 counterpart. In which case, this just plugs right in here. Like so. I don't like this one. You can tell this is meant for more than anything else. Also, I have two heads. Also, there's heads here. You have this minor head, and that looks really well done, but I'm not plugging in. In order to plug them in, you gotta unscrew them, and then screw this guy's head off, and yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, just because this is an April Fool's video doesn't mean I'm going to try to put all the hard work. Now, on top of that, there is some level of detail put into this because for what was it, $100 when it first got retail? So now it's $250? This is actually a pretty enjoyable figure. If it wasn't broken! Yes, we had to talk about the elephant in the room. The broken elbow. Yes, this happened literally 2 weeks ago, and I have not been able to fix it, and I've already gotten offers on TFW 2005 about fixing it, and I don't know. Should I? Leave it in the comments. Should I fix this with another $50, or should I just toss it in the trash? Actually, no. Why would I touch you? Why would I? Why? He's my son. Fuck off. Of course, there's also other things you can do with this guy, including taking off the backpack, and we might as well just go through some combinations and transformations, because why not? Be very careful on this arm if you have a broken arm like mine, but also make sure that these red parts stay in the shoulder at all times. That is the connector point for these. Also, you have two guns here. I forgot to call that up. You can also turn him into a minor version of himself. All you have to do is pretty much... Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. And the only reason why I'm not going to do it is I'd rather show you pictures. Take a look. That's why you have a Decepticon symbol right here and also right here, because I was trying to replicate it and it completely failed. Anyways, here's the real transformation. I swear to God, if this figure breaks on me during the fucking recording, we are gonna have issues. make sure you plug it in correctly. And here we have the G1 Megatron mode, which is really the only other mode you really want to care about, especially if you're one enthusiast, because some people are. Also, every single G1 Legends Megatron is, well, G1. There's no other in between, sadly. Except for this, obviously. But no one fucking cares about this. And yes, since this is G1, he also includes a mace. Just plug that in there, and just like so. And it would be more dynamic if he wasn't missing an arm. Though now I think about it, this could stand in as a good G1 or even Skybound Megatron. But then you have to remove this arm, and yeah, that is not even going to be well enough at all. With all the faults of the figure, why don't we just get some goodness out of it? Because it's not a third-party figure without some really good posability. Ball joint at the head. Every ball joint could be a swivel. Like goes up that far, down that far. Rotation at the shoulder. Arm goes out that far. He's got hot rod shoulders. He would have a bicep swivel if he had one. But I'll just use this one instead. Bend at the elbow, wrist swivel, thanks to the fact that it's a plug-in. Waist rotation, no ab crunch. We got legs can kick forward that far and back that far. He can do the beautiful spread, thigh swivel. Knees that can bend over 90 degrees almost completely, and feet that can rock side to side, and a toe up and down. Posability on this guy is amazing. If he wasn't fucking broken. Like, seriously. The only reason why this is not being a good figure so far is because it's broken. Other than that, it's got everything that I want in a Legends Megatron figure. And the transformation is something that'll be good. Oh wait, hold up, we yet to do side comparison. So let's bring out Figma Monica Economy, the Hiya Toys Godzilla, the Optimus Prime from Studio Series 1986. Yes, it's not the Masterpiece Light Up piece, but I don't care. We have the Studio Series Sentinel Prime, and probably the one person that actually fucking killed this guy. Makes you really wonder if D16 was the one that got shot instead of Orion. Next to his idol, Megatronus. Wow, he's actually big. That's what he should. In case you guys you were wondering, yes, he is compatible with 5mm counterpoint, so yes, he can hold something as big as the Requiem Blaster. So due to lore, he'll probably kill himself. And me as well. Wait, what? And last but not least, next to a regular deluxe class figure, because why not? Buffet lift! Twitch Shimmy Spitfire isn't even a deluxe figure that's comparable to Megatron. On top of that, this isn't even rare to scale. You shouldn't have this here at all. First of all, what did I tell you about touching my figures? Second of all, I got lazy, fuck off. And third, we're gonna do a transformation right now before I burn it down all of it. Before we even start the transformation, we gotta turn it back to the stock configuration. So, Unfortunately, this is where we get to the bad part of this thing, because this is basically parts forming at this point, right here. Hey, it mostly works, and you have your choice of up to 3 different cannons. 2 of them work the same, which honestly I prefer this one to go along with the D16 look that I usually like to go for. You just plug these right here. These right here, and right here. And we also have this one, which works just the same, and then this one, which actually parts forms. And I don't like this one at all. So as soon as I show what it looks like, I'm not gonna plug it on, and I'm just gonna throw it to the side. So you make sure you're gonna have it slide in like this, and then slide in like this. This is a disaster waiting to happen because it's flexing, flexing. Fuck it! But after a rather nice and simple conversion for Iron Factory, here we have the tank mode. And let's be honest here, it basically looks like this. Which, yes, I do have this figure. This will be reviewed, but not in this jobby format, because this jobby format is only for April Fools. And yes, I do have QC issues on my figure, because that is very, very bad, because I got this online early, and that means more price, which means I should not be spending so much. And as a third-party figure, it has no wheels because it's a tank, and it's a fine tank. I don't know what you want me to say about it. I do like the fact that you can turn the turret. And you know what? The parts forming with the arm isn't that terrible, but the fact that he has a broken arm in the first place really drags down my opinion of this figure. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. I mean, we have this I could do, but this is just kind of crap. This I like. But once again, $200 fucking dollars, $200. And of course, let's do some side comparison. Monica, Godzilla, and Prime. And Iris showed you Megatronus, so I really don't need to do that. All in all, this thing is fine. If once again, it didn't break. Yeah, I really hate to say it, but this is my very last Legends class figure that is a review. That is not a single figure like this. I mean, that is a single figure. Because I have... What's that over there? Oh yeah, I have a bunch of other stuff. Yes, I even have Kang toys. I even have the fucking Kang toys Mini Predaking. Thunder King Mini. Yeah. Which is, that's not bad, but honestly, it would have been much better if this guy didn't break. God. So yeah, that's the end of the review, and, so yeah, I don't know what else you want me to say. I think this is a relatively good pickup. If you can find it for a good price on eBay, or if you can point me out to say how I can fix the problem on my figure, or if you want to see other videos, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. And that's it. That's all I've really got to say. Yeah, there's only 2 genders. We're back at making reviews!